Hey folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you. How are we? What's happening? How have we all been? It's been a while, hasn't it? I think it's been a month, yeah. Been a month exactly to the date. I took a little bit longer off than I probably would have liked. I'm not going to lie, but I am more than ready to get back in flow state. Going to try and start the season off just as good as we finished it. For those that remember, we were on a flyer, weren't we? Just didn't want it to end. And we'll see what we can do with these. Season does start in 2 weeks' time. 27th, we'll be back in Brisbane. For those that were on the channel the start of the year, you'll probably remember we swept that tournament, didn't we? We just took Dimitrov every match, pretty much, nice and easy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. We have got some next gens, couple of decent games. I'm not so sure who's going to win this. I'm really not. Before we get into it, we'll have a look at the outrights, have a look at the odds dead quick. Get in the comments, who do you think's going to win this? So big favourites, ATP, 2.37. That's went really dark. Just forget it. It just went really dark in the room all of a sudden. Doesn't matter. We've already started. ATP 2.37, big favourite. Right behind him, we've got Jakob Mensah, 4.3. Then Alex Michelsen, Jerry Shank. Then we've got a massive jump in the price to Joao Fonseca, Luca Van Asch, Lena Tien, and then Nishesh Basavareddy. I've been practicing saying that all week. I've been fucking that up all week. Yeah, let's just get into it, innit? Let's just get into it. Like the video if you would. Subscribe if you're not. If you're not subscribed, now's probably the best time to do so, innit? If you think about it. Like I said before, 2 weeks till the start of the season. Do yourself a favour. Do me a favour as well. Excuse me, I'm just fucking about with this down here. I apologise. Yeah, just subscribe. I won't let you down. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee that. Right then, you know what? I don't even know what to do anymore. I feel like I've just lost all my rhythm. What do we do? What do we usually do, folks? Can anyone remember? I don't fucking know. Anyway, look, I've got 4 games here today. There's only really 2 that I'm fairly positive about. Look, really quick, I did see on Bet365, for those that can use it, they've parlayed all 4 favourites. You can get that at around, I think it's just, you call it 3, maybe just under 3 on the decimal. I'm not too sure. I did check that this morning. That's if you think all the favourites are going to win. You can call them all around 1.3 on the decimal, give or take a couple. Another thing as well, food for thought, you'll get a better price for any of these dogs just to win one set, other than the favourites to win the whole match. And the last thing I wanted to touch on, for those that probably aren't familiar with the next gens, format's a little different. Just a little bit different. They still play tennis, don't be wrong, that's the exact same. Game hasn't changed. First to 3 sets, but it's only first to 4 games in the set. So I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but if it goes to 3-all, that's like your tiebreaker, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So, just keep an eye on that. Where do we start? You know what? Fuck it. We'll start with the officials, innit? We've got ATP, Joao Fonseca. Just said ATP being the favourite to win the title. I didn't even say who I think's going to win, did I? I wouldn't mind taking a punt on Jakob Mensah at that price, I really wouldn't. Not at all. What was he again? 4.6, something like that. I really fancy Mensah to do that. We'll get to that in a second anyway. ATP, Joao Fonseca. Funnily enough, these played each other in Rome earlier on in the year. Fonseca beat him in straight sets and he absolutely battered them as well. Absolutely smoked them. Bageled them in the first set and then 6-4 in the second. That's far from the ATP that we know. But, that's just a French performance for you, innit? premium French scattertooey, as we call it. Apart from that, Artifice, what did he get? 20th in the world? I think he hit number 20 in the world this year, didn't he? He's beat some big names, man. He's played some really good games. The one that stands out in my mind and probably will forever will be winning that title against Zverev in Germany. He was the runner-up here. Was it last season? Yeah, he got to the runner-up spot last year. So, it's safe to assume he fancies himself for this. I'd imagine Artifice to be locked in, especially for this first game. I did just say Fonseca beat him, and he did. It's the only time they've played. It was on the clay. He's young and he's 8. How old's he? 18. I don't know. Can't say too much, can you? Like, he is young. He is still a bit wet behind the ears. That win against Artifice was probably his best win all year. And just looking at the games he's had since, he hasn't played or beat anyone like Artifice since he beat Artifice. And that was in clay season. So, a lot can happen in that space of time, especially in the tennis realm. You've got to fancy Artifice to get that one done. Look, if I'm him, I'm looking at the bracket that I've got here, and you've got Artifice, Joao Fonseca, Jakob Mensah, and Lerner Tien. Is he the other one? Lerner Tien. You've got to win two of these. You've got to win two of these. If I'm him, I'm looking at this first game going, payback spot, revenge spot here. I'll get Joao Fonseca, and I need to get Lerner Tien, and he could probably get Mensah as well, but just in case he doesn't, he needs to get this one. He needs to get this one in the bag. 1.3 on the decimal. I'm pretty certain Artifice gets that one done. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Next one, we've got Jakob Mensah versus Lerner Tien. We've seen Mensah beat some really good players, haven't we? I think he's got, 4 victories? Yeah, so 4 wins over the top 10 this year. He actually did get the Newcomer of the Year award as well, so he has most definitely solidified himself on the tour. Lerner Tien, I was never really onto this kid before this year. He was on that crazy streak where he was on like a 28-30 game win streak. His overall record, he's went, 60-12? I've got it written down somewhere. Where is it? I've got a note behind here. 60-12. Alright, mainly challenger games, but even still, that's impressive, innit? That is impressive. Is he going to beat Jakob Mensah tomorrow? Surely not. Lerner Tien, he's the type of player that could probably, I won't say stifle someone like Mensah, but most definitely absorb some of the game that he brings. I just don't think he can last. Although, it is shorter sets, shorter games. I wouldn't, I couldn't talk it off any of these dogs just taking one set, especially at the prices that are. I don't see why not. Jakob Mensah should just win that. I think he just wears him down. He'll be too aggressive. Like I say, shorter sets, you can just go all out on these, can't you? Go all out. I think Mensah just takes the title, I really do. I don't see why he wouldn't. I fancy him, I really do. I would rather have a punt on Jakob Mensah to win this than I would with Artifice. That's just me personally, but I think he definitely wins that first game. Definitely. I'm not going to say it's a layup for him, but it's a bit of a layup. I don't know. All the Americans are going to fucking crucify me in the chat, aren't they, over the boy? I don't know. I'm pretty certain he gets that one done. Like I said at the start, nothing crazy. I'm not going mad with this. I'm not getting greedy. I'm not so sure it's just as cut and dry as every one of these favourites. wins, pardon me. So I'm probably going to stay away from that boost on 365. But what I am going to do is just parlay Artifice and Jakob Mensah on the money line. I'm seeing that at around when it decides to load. Sorry, I can't get over how yellow this fucking... Has my bulb went? I think I've got a snide bulb. I really do. I don't know. I look fucking jaundiced, man. I'm like fucking the Simpsons character. Where was I? Yeah, I'm parlaying Mensah and Artifice together. Nice little double. 1.75. 1.82. The fuck am I? Oh my god. 1.82. Yeah, I'll have that. I don't mind that. I've had a decent few weeks on the footy, so I don't need to go crazy. If you want to parlay all the favourites, be my Christopher Guest, but it's this next one that I'm a bit... I'm not so sure. Jerry Shang, Luca Van Ash. Shangity Shang Chibop. Had some good wins, hasn't he? Had some good wins. He's only 19 as well. I think he sits, is he the top... I think he's, number 50 in the world. That's over 70 spots higher than Luca Van Ash. He's currently 128 in the world. He's a decent player as well. I like him, I do like him. I think he's really good. They're all young, aren't they? Like, who knows what these are all going to be in the next 4 or 5 years? You just don't know, do you? Jerry Shang's a big favourite in this as well. I don't know. I'm not so confident in this. I've seen him shit some games away that he should definitely win. But I suppose we could say the same for all of these. I'm not really looking too much into how they've finished the season coming into this because, let's be real. Unless you're pushing for that top 10 or you're already in the finals, you've got fuck all to play for, have you? So a few of these sort of, kind of tailed off. Lost a couple in a row. Speaking of Luca Van Ash, he actually got to the semi-final last year, didn't he? He did. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. He's not bad. He's got another year under his belt. He should be good to go again. Shang has been good though, hasn't he? He's been really good. Can I trust him? I don't really know. I'm just going to sit and watch this one and see what happens. Luca Van Ash for a set at a better price than Shang to win. I'd have to go with that. I would have to go with that. He did win. What title did he win? What title did we watch Shang win? Was it in China? Probably was, right? I can't remember what one. He definitely won a title. Chengdu. It was the Chengdu one. See, you know what I mean? Like, he's already winning tour level titles, isn't he? And Van Ash does seem to be a little bit, I'd say quite off that as it stands at the moment. Look, Shang probably beats him. He should beat him. He's just as big of a favourite as Mensah and Artifice, so I'd imagine Shang's ready for this. It's got to be. He probably wins, doesn't he? He probably wins. If you want a bit more value, go with Luca Van Ash for a set. I don't think he's not bad at all. I was going to say I don't think he's as bad to the point where he's just going to get smoked 3-0 here. He could definitely take one. Let me know if anyone's taking Van Ash for a set there. If not, let's just keep an eye on it. And then last one, finishing us off, Alex Michelsen and Nishesh Basavededi. This kid's been sick. I was watching him on the Challenger Tour when I had nothing else to watch. He's already won 2 titles on the Challenger Tour since October. He's been quality. He's been really good. He's already beat Alex Michelsen before as well. These played each other twice in 2023, both on the Challengers. I think they were both on the hard court as well. Nishesh won the first one and then Michelsen won the one after that. Alex Michelsen, man, it's funny this, and how things change. For those that were here from the start, you'll remember I was not a fan of Alex Michelsen at all. I did not rate this kid whatsoever. fast forward pretty much 12 months, safe to say I am definitely a fan of Alex Michelsen. I think it happened to quite a few of us, didn't it, over the season. We had a couple goes on him, especially over the summer, over the North American swing. He done bits for the boys. Yeah, Alex Michelsen's all right by me. It is a tough one, you know. They've played through the juniors, haven't they? Two Americans, so like they more than familiar with each other's game. Michelsen did manage to get into the top 50 this year. You know, he's had some really good runs and some really good events as well. When we done that live stream? We done the watch along for one of the Michelsen games. Was that? It was the Winston Salem, because it was the Carreño Buster game before it as well. I remember it. Yeah, he was fantastic. I've just said he's clinched 2 challenger titles since October. Nishesh, that is. Was he here last year? We just should have done this before. Let me just. He was. He got. Oh, he was. Yeah, he got smoked. He went 0-3 last year. You know, in the first stage of this. I don't know. Maybe Michelsen. Yeah, you know what? It could be a treble. You know. But then again, if I go for the treble, I may as well just go for all 4 and go with the boost. What am I doing? No, I'm sticking with it. I'm staying with the double, although I am pretty certain Alex Michelsen wins. I hate it when it's like this because you don't really need me to sit here and go, oh yeah, all these favourites win. You could, you know, anyone could do that, but I really do just think it's that sort of day. And besides, we're here for the tennis, aren't we? Tennis first, bet second, or whatever way you want to put it. I don't know. I think they all win. I do. I can't say I think they all win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're an upset. That's just you can't have it both ways. If I had to roll the dice on it, if I had to pick a side, I would say all these favourites win, just for tomorrow or today, depending on what time you're watching this. I definitely think Artifice wins. You know, I definitely think Artifice wins. He's smoked some absolute killers on the hard court this year. Fonseca, come on, he definitely beats him. Jakob Mensah, Leonard Sien, I think Mensah beats him as well. I'm already locked in on that double. Ready to go, ready to roll. Let me know what you're going for. Best bets in the comments, all that shit. Anything for the NHL, NFL, whatever. You know, doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter, we watch all sorts. Also, let me know with that outright pick as well. Get them in the comments. I'm going with Mensah. But then again, I might watch Mensah play tomorrow and go, oh fuck no, he's definitely not going to win. Just guessing before it all starts, I would say you're here first. Jakob Mensah's going to win this title. 4.6 on the decimal. You may get it better somewhere else. I don't know where. 4.6 ain't too bad. Not too bad at all. Right then, Sam folks, appreciate you watching. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm just happy I just need to get back rolling, get back in a rhythm, and we'll be alright. I say, feels a little bit weird, first one back after a while, but bear with me, hang in there, and we'll be alright, just like we always are. Start of the season as well, I am planning on, how can I say, sort of upgrading the content a little bit, as you know, as far as like visuals, and might get some shit up on the screen, or even just like a screen grab where you can see me going through the bets and the stats and all that bollocks. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what I need to do. Consider it done. Sad. I'll be saying good night to you then, folks. See you in a bit. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Take it easy. Enjoy the tennis. Let's go get some cash, and I'll see you tomorrow.